So the person was just sitting by you, looking at you type your username and your password. The person has gotten your username and your password. You wouldn't have noticed it because you to
What
go
if
and
I
look for
use
some
privacy? I use the privacy screen protector nowadays, so the person will not be able to see.
That's a good way of also protecting ourselves against shoulder surfing, because sometimes people just
Hey, just as annoying, you know. Hey.
At the point in time you realize you have been hacked.
Yeah, what's happening? That's a very good one. What's happening? It's going hacked.
So as soon as you hear you have been hacked, the first thing you try to do is to log into your account.
Hello there, welcome to Cyber Save with Kweku and Tracy. This our podcast is all about cybersecurity and how to help you stay safe online or safe in a world where hacking and fraudsters have become plenty and normal. So this podcast is designed to help you and your family members and your friends live in a safe world. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for whenever we post to get notified.
I'm Kweku and she's Tracy. I'm sure as soon as you saw me, you realized that I will be the Kweku and she will be the Tracy. Every Ghanaian should know this.
See, you do that in Ghana. We have females who have male names. I'm Kweku. See, there's somebody that I have a colleague. I said I have a colleague. She was not in my class though, but she's a year back. I completed the suggestion. She's called Kweku.
How?
Like I said, surname.
How can Kweku be your surname?
That's a person's surname.
Please, if you are online, send us a comment. Let us know in our comment section.
Please let us know.
Your surname is Kweku.
If
you have
you
anybody
know,
like
you
that.
know Tracy in the 1600s. You know Tracy is originated from France. In 1600, it was a surname for men. You will not believe me, but that's the truth.
The funny part is the history behind her name. That's the fact that she went to learn history about her name.
You have to know your name.
Why? Your parents knew the name and they gave it to you. No, they just took the name and gave it to you.
I'm sure it sounded nice in 10 years. So please, today, what we are going to talk about is a very interesting conversation, and it has been on the list of most Ghanaians for some time now, and I think you're also going to like it when we talk about it. It's about the Ghanaian certain president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Twitter account being hacked. A whole city president account has been hacked. How?
Why?
Who am I?
Now you fear you follow.
No, because I feel like, yes, maybe I can be like, oh, I'm really secured, or since I really know much about cybersecurity, I can be like, oh, my accounts are the same way the president's people who manage an account thought they were secured, but they showed them saying that me. No.
You'll be fine.
God has a lot of things to be working on. God has a lot of issues, not with these minor issues.
Oh, well, the president is not the first person who's been hacked. A lot of celebrities in Ghana have been hacked before.
But the president's own is.
But Shatawale is big. Nana Manamwa is big. Medical is big.
Yeah.
So they have all been hacked before. You should consider maybe it's a normal thing.
No, I'm considering the hacking to be normal, but is it you have energy, like you have boldness, some kind of
vim?
Yes, to take it to the president, like hey.
But you know, globally too, Elon Musk, Joe Biden, Barack Obama has been hacked before.
I think 2020, yes, 2020. But hey, the hackers they hack. Because all I can say is, hey!
But in that particular hack, it was interesting because after they took over the account, they just told people to send them cryptocurrency and they would double any amount you sent. Oh. So people were sending, hoping it would be doubled. And the people made a lot of money out of that.
This one, they're not one, no.
I beg you.
So, please, leave me, please. Hey, you're going to send money, let them double.
But wouldn't you believe it if a billionaire, Elon Musk is a billionaire, and he tells you that
you don't have trust issues, like personally have trust issues.
Oh, so if I tell you I'll send you money, you don't even
I don't
believe
believe
me.
it. I don't believe you. Like, my own will be A. Like, is it sure? Why? I don't believe
I was
you.
sure the only time you believe is when you hear the pay.
Every time I have to be like A, he sends everybody. I'll tell I say A, so he sends it. I have to be
You
so...
check if it's just maybe a text message, a fake text message I'll send to you.
No, I'll have to verify and check my account because A, double money, free double money. Please, that's what they be hacking people. Okay, so we want to dive through it. Like, what happened? Can you let us know what went wrong? Because I believe they have people managing the accounts, right? So what went wrong?
So, the president,
Yeah, what went wrong?
the official Twitter account of the president, John Dramani Mahama, with the blue tick,
Do you have to describe it for us?
posted about promoting SolanaAfrican.com, a fintech company and a good place to invest, because that is the way forward for Africans. Africans must invest in African fintech, African crypto. So after the official account posted that, mainstream media also saw, and because it was from the verified account of the president, they thought this is from the president. So they didn't even verify or anything. They went straight ahead to put it in their headlines.
Yeah. Because I work in a media house, and where I work, we had that story in our bulletin. Yeah. So
Apart from bulletins, they also had it on their front pages
pages.
of newspapers. So within a short time, all over the country, people who follow news would have been aware. So a lot of people became aware that the president is now promoting a fintech company, and that is the way forward. And we didn't even know it was a hack till later. A message was released that whatever is on the president's Twitter account is not true. It's not from the president. His account has been hacked. And the fact that the government team is working with Twitter to get the account back. So people capitalized on the president, or SolanaAfrica.com capitalized on the president and used him to promote their platform.
Whoever was on that board, whoever was part of the people who orchestrated this hacking, you can help Ghana, because for you to sit down and calculate this and do it, my nigga, you deserve to be praised.
And one thing I also noticed when I actually visited the website of Solana Africa was that they've also posted the former...
Wait, before why did you visit the website?
Because I was curious. Like,
You wanted to go and invest.
I want to understand, like...
Say the truth, you want to go and invest. Don't be shy.
No.
Don't be shy.
I don't have that kind of money.
Don't be shy. Just talk.
I don't have that kind of money.
Hey.
But I needed to find out.
Okay.
I needed to find out what was happening. Like, who are these people who dared touch our president's Twitter account? Like, how can you dare? Like, who are you? Like,
It's a
how
Mr.
would you come? I wouldn't know. I'm saying, when I checked, it's interesting because on the website today, they posted the former governor of the Bank of Ghana's picture on the website. They posted the former deputy finance minister, John Kuma, the late John Kuma, on their page. So everything about that platform sounds Ghana. Who is hiding in Ghana doing those things? Let us know you. We are interested.
You can help the economy. You can help.
Let's use you to target the right people.
Yes.
Leave Ghana alone.
So, how was the hacker, or how do hackers, let's now leave it from the presidency, let's come to the normal and the general public. How did someone, or how do hackers hack people? Like, how do hackers hack people?
So, on a normal day, if you want to hack someone, there are 3 things you normally want to use.
Okay, like types.
1, you are going after weak passwords, checking if the person is using a weak password.
Okay.
Secondly, you are using phishing.
Okay.
Then thirdly, you are using social engineering.
Okay.
So, weak password, phishing, and social engineering. Those are the ways.
Can you explain?
Weak
I think
password.
weak password is explanatory.
It's straightforward. You give Tracy an account. They ask Tracy, what password do you want to use? And Tracy will type password. Because
But do you have to
that's the
use
way-
me as an example? But do you have to
obviously
use
the-
me as an example?
Eh?
Do you have to use me as an example?
Okay, let me use myself.
Yes,
Yeah.
because those ones were when we were kids, right? Because you forget the password, you just use password or you use password 1, 2, 3. That was like you remember it fast.
Guess
yeah.
what people have upgraded to now. Now when they told them using password is wrong, they upgraded to using their date of birth.
That's easy because if I want to, I just know that, oh, let me just try that. You know, even with when you're trying to open someone's phone, right? The first thing you check is the date of birth. So me, if I take your phone, I feel like I want to be nosy, or I feel like I've had too much happiness that I want to cry. When I take your phone, the first thing I check is like your date of birth. Then if I get it, I'm like, oh.
What do you mean I want to cry? You have been going after your boyfriend's phone. That's the only way.
No, if I get a boyfriend, I'm not sure I'll go to his phone.
Why?
No, that's what I will not do.
Why?
Do you want me to cry? Why would I? No, see, why? That one is a different topic for a different day. Why would I go to his phone?
So like you said, you see, the first thing that came to your mind is try the person's date of birth.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that will
Yeah.
come into a hacker's mind.
Okay.
And somebody would even use their boyfriend's name, their mother's names. All these things are
Why would you say, okay,
are very
hey,
weak things. Somebody
love
will
at
use
first sight.
a word as much as possible. Don't use known words, dictionary words. You stay away from all such things when you are setting passwords. So weak password is one way people are hacked. The next way is phishing.
Fishing.
So phishing has to do with links. So somebody will be there, they say, Malcolm is doing a promotion. Click on this link and you get part. The worst part is after you are done clicking on it, after they have gotten you, then they will tell you to share it.
Share it to them. Print the code. You know, sometimes I've done that before.
Share it with 5 people,
No,
then you get
I've
it.
done that before, so I know. You know, they have a bar. Some of them have a bar. Then, as you are filling the forms, it gets to like either 50% or 69%.
Yeah.
They say that share it with 10 groups or 10 individuals, so you get a full bar. Then when you go under to go and read their comments, people are like, hey, wow, I just received my own.
So that's how phishing normally happens. So a link like that, as soon as you click it, that link can be embedded with a code. So as soon as you click it, it sends you to a code, and the code will run on your system and pull certain information from your system. Another way is that you click on the link, it sends you to maybe your Facebook page, your Instagram page, but it's not actually the real Facebook or real Instagram. The hackers have created their own dummy one looking just like Facebook. So as soon as you enter your username and your password, they have access to your username and password, and they can use it to hack you the next time. So that's the way normally phishing is handled. Then the last one is social engineering. And social engineering is very interesting. It happens to us all. You'll be there and somebody will call you nowadays. Somebody will call you that. Now there is a particular group you are on, and they are doing re-registration. And I don't know exactly what people are so interested in the group they are on that when they hear re-registration, they are in a rush to re-register. So they are doing re-registration, and the code has been sent to your phone. So give us the code so that we'll confirm that it's you. And they'll take the code and take over your WhatsApp. That's basic social engineering.
Okay.
And social engineering comes in a lot of forms. It's basically, how do I get Tracy, find a way to confuse Tracy or to get Tracy to give me her credentials so that I can use it. Basically, that's how social engineering works. And people can go as far as sometimes come and fix themselves in your life, come and date you and things, just to get that. Because especially, let's say Tracy is a billionaire. She has a lot of money.
Why do you have to say, let's say, I'm a billionaire?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay, so now you know.
Please. Can we discuss some money I need? I need some small money for something.
You know, I'm a billionaire in search of love, so I've disguised myself as a commoner.
Wow. This looks like a good love story.
So please, as you see, I'm a billionaire disguised like this. And
The boys, you can come here. You can come. She's open to testing.
Yeah,
you
please.
qualify to
Yeah.
marry a billionaire.
Yes, please. And yes,
I'm
please,
sitting by you and you are looking out.
don't worry, you are mine. So, how do we prevent or how do we protect ourselves from all these like the weak passwords? Yes, you've educated us about the weak passwords. What about the phishing? What about the social engineering? How do we protect? How does one protect herself from getting hacked through either by phishing or the social engineering?
Let's go through the three of them. So let's take weak password first. So how do I protect myself from weak password? Set good password. Set strong password. Simple.
You see, sometimes I don't blame people who use their weak passwords, because if you have like, if you're like me, where you forget your passwords, right? Me, most times I have to call my younger brother for my passwords.
Why would
Especially
you do
with
that?
even my iCloud and my other things, I'll have to call my younger brother. He has if I know if somebody should hack my iPhone, it's my younger brother, because he has my password to everything, like everywhere.
Can you keep one password in your head? Is it possible? I'm just asking, is it possible you can keep one password in your head?
My socials, my email account and everything has one password.
Okay, so let's do it this way. Get a password manager. Get a password manager. The password manager is a way of protecting you. So the password manager would come with just one password.
Okay.
So the password manager will save all your other passwords.
So it's an app I have to download? Or?
It's an app. Normally it's even just there on your Google account.
Oh, the one that comes to should we save password?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I have it, because when I open like my the app on a new phone, it just goes like, it just enters the password straight away. I think I have that, because that's what I use.
Yeah, so the password manager will save all your passwords.
Oh.
So at a point in time you want to go into your social media, you just type the password of your password manager, then look for that particular account, check the password, then you're okay. You don't need to let your small brother become your password manager, because the day he would want certain information to get money out of you. Maybe he wants to blackmail you for small money. He is looking for small money. Hey, big sister is doing for me. Say, I will get information and tell mommy.
What do you get? I also have. What do you also have? I also have information.
Get a password manager. Yeah. Always your password should be minimum of 12 characters. You should have letters and symbols and all those things in it as much as possible. Use phrases. Tracy is a beautiful girl. It's a nice phrase you can use as your password. Just add some small letters just add some small letters and trace some small letters and characters inside, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
That's the way to set strong passwords. After that, still on password.
Okay.
Multi-factor authentication.
Okay.
Most people know it as two-factor authentication, but some people have 3-factor authentication, 4-factor authentication.
Why would you have 3 or 4-factor?
In future, I want to have 10. Because I don't trust some people around me.
So if your wife, let's say if your wife wants to go through your phone, not to go and read messages, today I feel like, I'm low on cash. Let me go to my Odogo. Let me just transfer some money, and you have like 10 authentication.
Why? You should just ask me. I'll give it to her.
10.
So, two-factor authentication is a good way of protecting yourself, because even though your password is good, sometimes somebody can see you type your password and they'll go somewhere and use your password. So two-factor authentication ensures that after you have typed your password, something you have is another code they send to something you have, like your email, your phone, or anything. Then you can enter the code to have access to things like that.
Okay, that's nice. That's good.
And the funny part of two-factor authentication is that globally, I think for every 100 people, 72 have not set two-factor authentication on their account. So you get like just 28 people having it on their accounts. And that means a lot of us are not safe. And as much as possible, any accounts we have, we should make sure that we have turned on the two-factor authentication. You have set up the two-factor authentication. It's very important.
Okay. Okay.
I think the next one will be the phishing.
Yeah.
How would I protect myself from phishing? Simple. Stop clicking things. You have no idea what it does.
Yeah.
If you don't understand what the thing is doing, don't click. Malcolm, I'm here to see any promotion that involves you clicking something and you get money. I have not seen some before. And I don't think anybody is planning on starting one. So you are planning on starting a promotion where people will click. Yeah. I beg you, don't do it. Right? Because the hackers will capitalize on it. The hackers will capitalize on it. Don't click any links and don't share things you don't understand. You have no idea of. Stop sharing things.
You want the green bar to be full. That's why they are sharing. What about social engineering? Is there anything we need to know about that?
Social engineering, as much as possible. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody with your credentials.
Hey, you know this thing you are saying will bring issues. Why shouldn't I trust anybody?
Who do you want to give your credentials to?
You know, they're like, when you marry, you have to be sharing everything with your husband or your wife. So if you are married to me, or if you're married to someone, you have to share your credentials, right?
I don't think so. I don't. Who said that?
And the two shall be one.
Okay, me personally, from my experience in life, I believe if she needs it, you should be able to take the phone and send the money or whatever she needs the password for. You should be able to take the phone and type the password for her. So if she wants to
cry, you can just take the phone
and type the password for her. Yeah, because as much as possible, we shouldn't be sharing information with anybody. As much as possible. Don't. Somebody will come into your life. The person will find a nice way to become your friend. Before you know it, you will say something, and the person will take it and go and share it with other people. So as much as possible, it's even a good life story for you, life lesson. Yeah, don't tell people your credentials. Don't give anybody access to your credentials, because you don't know what the person will do with it. I think that's basically how you protect yourself. And no bank will call you to ask you for your password. No bank will call you to ask you for a code they have sent you. No bank will call you. So don't. If the bank calls you to ask for the code, tell them they should come to your house and come and take the code for themselves. Or you come to the banking hall. As much as possible, any transaction you are doing over phone, be very careful. Or you are not in the premises of the institution. Be very careful about that.
Okay. So I think we should do some true or false thing about cybersecurity. Is it true, or when I keep a password, as long as I use password 1234, I can change it often. I don't need to worry myself about it. How true is that?
What do you think?
But what you said is false.
Why?
Because it's easy to get it. Password 123 or password or anything. It's very easy to get it.
It's not just about that. You know, hacking has gone to another level with AI, with automation. Now people can just connect to your account. They take the entire dictionary and match it with your account. So every word in the dictionary is going to be checked to see if you are using any dictionary word as your password, and they'll be able to crack it, because now we have very fast machines. So within a day or so, they will go through the entire dictionary and crack your password. So even though you think you are changing your password regularly, somebody can still crack it because he's using the entire dictionary on you.
So our next question is, since I have used a strong password, I don't need to do the two-factor authentication code. I don't need it since I have a strong password.
The same thing applies. I have already stated this. Somebody can just be sitting by you in the throttle, and the person, whilst you're in the throttle, he just decided to kind of log into your Facebook. So you type your username and the password. The person was just sitting by you, looking at you type your username and your password. The person has gotten your username and your password. You wouldn't have noticed it because maybe you were so in a rush to go and look for some
privacy? I use the privacy screen protector nowadays. so the person will not be able to see.
That's a good way of also protecting ourselves against shoulder surfing, because sometimes people just
Hey, just as annoying, you know. Hey,
why
in car.
why you don't want them to
Hey.
look.
No, like what?
There's
It's
an
the phone
interesting
for
thing
you.
happening.
It's the phone
The
for
thing on
you.
your phone is interesting.
No, it's the phone for you.
But whatever is happening there is interesting. You
It's
don't want to watch.
interesting. You want to watch? Is it yours?
Oh, well, does it matter?
Oh, see, there was this trending video on TikTok. I think the man was like overdoing. He was watching too much. The girl did not. So she just switched it to Snapchat filters. You know the scary filters. He used it on the man was like, it's okay.
Why would a girl to do that?
No, but like,
well,
why
we are all enjoying
No,
whatever
no,
you
no,
are
no,
watching.
listen,
So,
listen, no.
Eh.
Quick, no. Okay, so
let's
this
share.
brings
Let's
us to
share.
an end.
What has ended? What has ended?
This brings us to
No, please.
What do you
There
want?
is still something I need to share.
Okay,
So,
you want to hear?
when you are hacked, what happens? At the point in time you realize you have been hacked.
Yeah,
What-
what's happening?
what do
That's
you
a
do?
good. That's a very good one. What's happening?
So as soon as you hear you have been hacked, the first thing you try to do is to log into your account.
Okay.
As soon as you try to log into your account, if you get access, change your password.
Okay. What if I don't get access?
If you don't get access, then you have a problem. But what you can do is that do forgot password,
Oh,
go
okay.
through the forgot password process, and you'll be able to change
The password.
the password. And if that still is not enough, then at that point in time, you need to contact support and report that your password.
Which one? The support that the AI will be responding to your messages.
Some of these platforms, a lot of people are contacting support, so sometimes we need to filter. But I think issues that have to do with things like your identity is being stolen, or your account has been hacked, or your account has been taken over is given higher priority, and it's really handled very fast. So I think things like that, normally as much as possible, as fast as you can, go to support. As soon as you contact support and they start dealing with it, find a way to inform your followers that your account has been hacked, because before you know it, somebody would call your friends, every friend of yours, and be telling them that Tracy is at Confanoche undergoing surgery, and we need 500 CD urgently now to buy her blood. Innocent Kweku, who has a good friend called Tracy, I'll say, oh, I'll do 1,000. Let me send 1,000. Buy double.
Okay, I think that's a very good one for us to know. So if you ever find yourself in such a situation, your account has been hacked, quickly log into your account. If you get access to it, quickly change your passwords. If you do not get access to it, go through the forget password process. If that one too does not work, get to the support system of the app that you are working with. And if that one is also taking time or something, you can quickly notify your followers through another way, like maybe a mutual friend or something, so they are aware your account has been stolen or has been hacked. This brings us to the end of our podcast show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your loved ones. And tell everybody that Cyber Safe with Kweku and Tracy is here to educate us all and help us stay safe online.
We actually hope you enjoyed us.
Yeah.
Let us know
In the
how
comment
we can
section, in the comment section.
do this better. Any comments is welcome. We want to know how to do this right. So
And keep it in the
let us
comment
know.
section. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.